2026 Pontiac GT-X HyperSport, a car that resurrects an iconic American nameplate but does so in a way nobody saw coming. The moment you first see it, you realize this is not just a revival. It is a reinvention, a declaration, a bold statement from a brand that once dominated muscle car culture and is now stepping into the hyper-performance world with a machine built to disrupt everything you think you know about American performance engineering. You look at it, and instantly, the design grabs your attention. The body sits low, wide, and absolutely aggressive, with a stance that tells you this isn't a car created to blend into any environment. It's created to dominate it. From the front, the GT-X HyperSport carries a modern interpretation of Pontiac's historic split-grille identity, but instead of a chrome-lined, retro-styled approach, it's a seamless aerodynamic blade that slices into the air. The LED signature lighting gives it a piercing stare that feels alive, almost predatory, and the hood contouring reveals the performance beneath it with vents designed not just for aesthetics but to control heat extraction and airflow with surgical precision. As you walk around the car, the muscular fenders, carbon fiber panels, and flowing aerodynamic channels tell you that the GT-X HyperSport lives in the same arena as hypercars, not traditional muscle cars. Every element has purpose: side intakes that feed the twin-turbo hybrid power unit, aero vanes that control turbulence at high speeds, and a rear diffuser so large and sculpted it practically looks like it belongs on a track-only prototype. Even the wheels are forged lightweight alloys designed for both beauty and performance, wrapped in next-generation performance tires developed to handle the extreme torque and acceleration this car produces. But beyond its menacing look, the car's performance is where Pontiac truly redefines itself. Under that sculpted hood sits a twin-turbocharged V8 paired with a high-output electric motor system, producing a combined output that pushes the GT-X HyperSport into hypercar territory. With over 1,100 horsepower on tap, acceleration is violent yet controlled, launching from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. The instant electric torque blends seamlessly with the engine's ferocity, creating a surge of power that feels endless. There's no hesitation, no lag, just a relentless push forward that pins you to the seat and reminds you that this machine is engineered for drivers who demand intensity. But it's not just straight-line performance. The chassis is a carbon titanium hybrid structure, lighter and stronger than anything Pontiac ever built in the past. Adaptive aerodynamics adjust in real time, altering downforce and drag coefficients depending on speed and driving mode. On the road, it feels incredibly stable, like it's glued to the asphalt. The steering is precise, responsive, and beautifully calibrated, giving you clear feedback without ever feeling harsh or artificially weighted. Whether you're carving through tight corners or pushing down a long straight, the GT-X HyperSport gives you confidence through every movement. And then there's the sound. The blend of turbo spool, V8 growl, and electric whine creates a futuristic symphony of performance. It's not the old-school muscle car rumble. It's sharper, more complex, more technologically infused. It's the soundtrack of the next generation of American performance machines. Now step inside, and you're greeted by an interior that merges luxury, technology, and driver-focused ergonomics. The moment the doors open, you're met with a cockpit wrapped in premium materials: Alcantara, carbon fiber, brushed aluminum, and customizable ambient lighting that brings the cabin to life. The seats are sculpted performance buckets designed for comfort on long drives and stability during intense maneuvers. Every stitch, every curve, every interface is crafted with precision. The center console is dominated by a floating digital interface that integrates performance telemetry, navigation, climate, and entertainment. But what stands out is the holographic performance display that rises from the dash like something from the future, projecting speed, boost pressure, battery output, and G-force metrics into mid-air. It's futuristic yet functional, designed to keep your focus forward at all times. The steering wheel carries an aircraft-inspired design, flat on top and bottom with integrated controls that let you adjust driving modes, engage track functions, and toggle between electric or hybrid performance. Behind it, the digital cluster transforms depending on your mode, offering minimalist visuals for cruising and detailed performance data for aggressive driving. Pontiac didn't just build a fast car, they built a technologically advanced one. The GT-X HyperSport includes next-generation driver assist systems, lane-scanning radar, adaptive traction mapping, predictive suspension that reads the road ahead, and powertrain optimization that learns your driving habits. It's smart, responsive, and built to adapt. But what really makes the interior special is the atmosphere. You sit low, surrounded by a wraparound design that makes you feel like part of the machine. The cabin is insulated from noise, but not entirely. You still hear enough of the engine and electric system to stay connected to the experience. It's spacious enough to feel comfortable, yet compact enough to remind you that you're inside a high-performance machine built with intention. Every detail of the GT-X HyperSport comes together to create one message: Pontiac is back. And it's not just dipping its toe into modern performance, it's diving in head first, aiming to compete with the world's most elite performance brands. This car is bold, powerful, futuristic, and deeply emotional. It honors its heritage without copying it, instead choosing to evolve it into something extraordinary. Pontiac didn't return to play it safe. They returned to redefine what American performance can look like in a world dominated by hyper-tech engineering. Muscle, electricity, precision, and ambition all merge into a single machine that represents a new chapter for the brand. The 2026 Pontiac GT-X HyperSport is not just a revival, it's a rebirth with purpose. And with that, this has been Drive Lux Hub, bringing you the full immersive review of one of the most exciting performance cars of the decade. If you love high-performance machines, futuristic engineering, and automotive storytelling, make sure all-new 2026 Toyota Corolla, a car that carries more history than most models on the road today, yet walks boldly into the future with a fresh identity, a stronger posture, and a renewed sense of confidence. From the very moment you lay your eyes on the 2026 Corolla, it becomes clear that Toyota has pushed its design language towards something more expressive and undeniably modern. The front fascia now carries a sharper character line stretching across the hood, meeting a grille that feels wider, lower, and more assertive. The slimmer LED headlights give the car a piercing, almost laser-focused look, with daytime running lights that wrap around the edges like the glowing signature of a premium sports sedan. This is no longer the Corolla that simply blends into the background. This is a Corolla that steps forward, takes the stage, and demands that you look again. Walking along the side profile, the updated proportions become even more noticeable. Toyota has stretched the wheelbase slightly, giving the Corolla a balanced stance that hints at stability and agility. A refined shoulder line runs gracefully from the headlights to the taillights, creating a sense of motion even when the car is still. The new 18-inch alloy wheel design elevates the entire look, offering a more athletic presence on the road. Whether finished in classic silver, sporty gunmetal, or the bold new dual-tone options, the wheels complement the car's bodywork with precision. The aerodynamics have been subtly enhanced, from the smooth contouring along the side mirrors to the gentle tapering at the rear. Everything here has a purpose. Everything is designed to reduce drag, improve efficiency, and enhance driving stability at highway speeds. Even the door handles have been reshaped for cleaner airflow, while the rear bumper has been contoured for reduced turbulence. Toyota didn't just redesign the Corolla, they engineered it to glide with more confidence than ever. As you approach the rear, a sculpted trunk design and redesigned LED taillights create a premium impression. The taillight signature stretches horizontally with a more refined and cohesive glow, giving the car a wider visual footprint. The subtle lip spoiler adds a touch of sportiness without trying too hard. The dual-tone bumper finish and integrated reflectors complete the look, injecting a hint of sophistication that many compact sedans simply don't attempt. But beauty is nothing without performance, and this is where Toyota has made meaningful strides. The 2026 Corolla comes with an improved 2.0-liter dynamic force engine, tuned for smoother power delivery and greater fuel efficiency. Acceleration feels more responsive, especially in the mid-range where daily driving matters most. Whether you're weaving through city traffic or merging confidently onto the highway, the Corolla now delivers a more engaging and composed experience. For those looking for even better fuel efficiency, the hybrid variant has become even more advanced. With Toyota's updated 5th-generation hybrid technology, the electric motor assistance feels more refined, more controlled, and more eager to help. Low-speed EV mode driving is smoother, transitions between electric and gasoline power are nearly seamless, and overall efficiency has improved thanks to optimized battery management. This is hybrid driving done right. Quiet, efficient, and intuitive. The CVT transmission has been refined as well, offering improved step-shift simulation that minimizes the rubber band effect drivers used to complain about. The driving feel now has more depth, more character, and more balance. steering feedback has been improved subtly, giving you a better sense of control and connection with the road. The suspension tuning is more forgiving over bumps, but firmer during cornering, making the Corolla feel planted in a way that builds confidence. Toyota has always been known for reliability, but the 2026 Corolla adds something extra, a sense of enjoyment. The handling is sharper, the road noise is quieter, and the overall cabin experience is more serene. Even on uneven pavement, the Corolla remains composed, absorbing imperfections in a way that feels refined and mature. This is a compact sedan that punches well above its weight. Now step inside because the transformation becomes even more impressive. The interior of the 2026 Corolla feels like a complete elevation from previous models. As soon as you open the door, a sense of premium minimalism washes over you. The dashboard is broader, cleaner, and more intuitive, with soft touch materials extending across the main surface areas. Toyota has paid attention to texture, giving the cabin a layered, modern feel that is both comfortable and stylish. The centerpiece is the new 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, floating elegantly above the air vents. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, integrated voice assistance, and fast processing for snappier response times. The interface is smoother, the graphics are clearer, and the navigation feels more intuitive than ever. Below the screen, physical climate controls remain, maintaining Toyota's philosophy of function meeting convenience. The driver instrument cluster has been updated to a fully digital display, customizable with multiple themes ranging from sporty to minimalist. Driving data is crisp, clean, and easy to read. The steering wheel feels more sculpted and tactile, with integrated controls that respond with satisfying precision. Seating comfort has taken a step forward as well. The new ergonomic front seats offer better lumbar support, improved cushioning, and a more sculpted design that adapts comfortably to long drives. High-quality fabric or upgraded Softex leather-like upholstery options give buyers freedom to choose between practicality and luxury. Rear passengers also enjoy more legroom thanks to the slightly extended wheelbase, and the overall cabin is quieter due to enhanced insulation materials placed strategically in the pillars, doors, and floor. Technology extends throughout the cabin, from fast-charging USB-C ports front and rear to wireless charging pads and improved cabin lighting. The ambient lighting package adds a warm glow during nighttime drives, creating an atmosphere that feels more premium than ever. The sound system delivers clearer audio, with upgraded speakers positioned to create a richer, more immersive listening experience. Safety continues to be one of Toyota's strongest pillars, and the 2026 Corolla is equipped with the latest Toyota Safety Sense suite. Features such as adaptive cruise control, lane tracing assist, pedestrian detection, intersection support, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and enhanced automatic emergency braking work together to keep the driving experience secure and stress-free. With new sensor technology and improved AI predictive behavior, the 2026 Corolla reacts more intelligently to road conditions and potential hazards. Every angle, every curve, every feature of the 2026 Toyota Corolla shows Toyota's dedication to pushing a beloved classic into the next era. This is not just an update, it's a statement, a declaration that the Corolla is not merely continuing its legacy, it's elevating it. With striking design, smarter technology, refined comfort, and a driving experience that blends efficiency with satisfaction, the Corolla remains one of the most dependable names in automotive history, now enhanced with a modern identity that feels more alive than any of its predecessors. As always, this is Drive Lux Hub, bringing you the finest, most in-depth automotive reviews. If you enjoyed today's detailed dive into the 2026 Toyota Corolla, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest reviews from around the world. The 2026 Nissan GT-R, a name that has echoed across racetracks, streets, and the hearts of enthusiasts for decades. A symbol of raw engineering brilliance, of Japanese performance heritage, of a machine built not just to compete, but to dominate. And now, in 2026, it returns reborn, refined, and more ferocious than ever. As you join me on this deep exploration of the 2026 Nissan GT-R, get ready to experience a journey through exterior craftsmanship, aerodynamic intelligence, performance precision, and an interior that blends modern luxury with motorsport DNA. No titles, no labels, just a smooth, cinematic flow from start to finish, just the way you asked. Let's dive in. The first thing you notice as the 2026 GT-R emerges from the shadows is how unmistakably GT-R it is. Nissan didn't reinvent the icon, they evolved it. The front fascia comes forward like a clenched jaw, The stance is wider, lower, more aggressive, yet beautifully sculpted with a level of aerodynamics that feels more aerospace than automotive. Every contour has intention. The redesigned LED headlamps pierce through the air with a more refined sharpness, creating a signature light pattern that is instantly recognizable from blocks away. The grille, still inspired by the classic GT-R lineage, now integrates active airflow channels that open and close in micro-adjustments based on temperature, speed, and pressure zones. Walking around the body, you feel the presence of a car that doesn't chase attention but commands it. The hood features recessed air extraction vents, reducing lift while channeling heat from the monstrous power plant underneath. The side profile tells a story of lightweight engineering. Aluminum, carbon fiber, and new composite materials come together to form a body that is both rigid and incredibly light. The fenders flare over the wheels like sculpted muscle, giving the GT-R a stance that feels ready to pounce at any moment. You can almost feel the wind slicing through the lines as you admire the shape. Then there's the rear. The signature quad taillights glow with a modernized circular pattern that pays homage to decades of GT-R heritage. Below them, the aggressive diffuser system protrudes with purpose, creating downforce that keeps the car glued to the asphalt even at unimaginable speeds. The quad exhaust system, larger and more integrated than ever, doesn't just sit as a visual highlight. It's part of the aerodynamic and acoustic engineering. When this car breathes, you hear it in your chest. When it roars, you feel it in your spine. And when it accelerates, the world behind you becomes a blur of colors and fading asphalt. But the exterior isn't just about beauty or aggression, it's technology on full display. Active rear spoilers adjust angle up to millimeter precision. The underbody is completely panel sealed, accelerating airflow and generating a vacuum-like grip. The 2026 GT-R is a car built for those who understand that true speed isn't just created by power, but by intelligence in every detail. Speaking of power, let's open the chapter that every GT-R lover waits for: performance. You hear stories, you hear numbers, but none of that captures the real sensation of what Nissan engineered for 2026. Under the hood is the next evolution of the VR38D TT engine. Still twin turbocharged, still hand-built, but now enhanced with updated turbo geometry, improved intercooling, forged components, and hybrid assist technology that delivers power instantly, like electricity striking the ground. This machine puts out a staggering combination of horsepower and torque that pushes the boundaries of physics. The hybrid system isn't there for fuel economy, it's there for torque fill, eliminating lag entirely and giving you immediate, breathtaking acceleration from the moment your foot even thinks about touching the pedal. The GT-R rockets from zero to highway speeds in what feels like a whisper of time, and the top-end surge is just as violent yet beautifully controlled. The transmission, a redesigned dual-clutch system, shifts like reality itself is bending around you. Every upshift kicks with precision. Every downshift screams with authority. The all-wheel drive system, the legendary Atisa platform, now functions with predictive algorithms instead of reactive ones. It doesn't wait for slip, it prevents it. Torque is distributed with supernatural accuracy, pushing power to the exact wheel that needs it before you even realize a change in traction. Whether you're slicing through mountain roads, drifting through hairpins, or launching from a standstill, the 2026 GT-R feels like an extension of your mind. Steering is more connected. The suspension uses adaptive magnetic systems that read the road hundreds of times per second. Braking comes through upgraded carbon ceramic systems that stop this beast with the kind of force that feels almost impossible given its speed. But here's where the GT-R becomes more than a performance machine. It becomes an experience. Step inside, and you'll discover a cabin reinvented. Not softer, not diluted, but more refined, more luxurious, while preserving that motorsport soul. The cockpit wraps around you with a sculpted, driver-focused design. Everything points toward your seat, placing you at the center of command. The digital cluster is fully customizable, allowing you to view telemetry, G-forces, turbo pressure, hybrid power flow, and track times. Every animation, every interface move feels like a high-tech dance designed around performance. The seats blend racing support with long-distance comfort. Bolstered leather, Alcantara inserts, contrast stitching, and lightweight carbon backs create a sense of craftsmanship that the previous GT-R models never fully embraced. The steering wheel feels perfect in hand, thick, grippy, with integrated paddles that click with metallic precision. The center console blends premium materials and intuitive controls. Nissan finally elevated the GT-R's interior tech to match its performance status in the 2026 model. The infotainment system is now sharp, responsive, ultra-smooth, and connected with the latest software ecosystem. Audiophiles will appreciate the upgraded premium sound system that turns the cabin into a personal studio when you're not unleashing the engine's own symphony. Ambient lighting subtly glows around the cabin, giving it a futuristic atmosphere without distracting from the driving experience. Even the stitching patterns and the texture of the dashboard reflect a level of craftsmanship that makes you pause and admire. The cabin offers improved space, better visibility, and a quieter ride when you're simply cruising. But press that accelerator, and the cabin transforms from a luxury bubble into a high-performance arena where every sound, every vibration, every sensation tells you the GT-R is ready to perform. The 2026 Nissan GT-R is not just a car. It's a culmination of engineering philosophy. It represents decades of evolution, the passion of thousands of engineers, and the dreams of fans who believe in a world where performance is not just measured in numbers, but in emotion. Driving it is not just about going fast. It's about becoming one with a machine that understands speed, precision, and control on a level few cars ever reach. Whether parked under showroom lights or screaming across a racetrack at dawn, the 2026 GT-R radiates an aura of purpose, power, and heritage. As we come to the close of this deep dive, the 2026 Nissan GT-R leaves us with one undeniable truth. Legends do not fade. They evolve, they rise, they transform, and they continue to push boundaries in ways that remind us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. This is more than a new chapter. This is a new era for the GT-R. Thanks for watching Drive Lux Hub. If you enjoyed this immersive journey into the 2026 Nissan GT-R, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more premium automotive deep dives. Your support fuels our passion to bring you the most detailed, cinematic, and engaging car reviews on the platform. Until next time, keep driving with purpose, keep dreaming with power, and 2026 Corvette Grand Sport, a car that takes the legacy of Corvette heritage, the soul of motorsport, and the demands of modern supercar engineering, and blends them together into something raw, beautiful, and unmistakably thrilling. So buckle up, because for the next few minutes we're diving into an in-depth, ultra-detailed look at the design, performance, engineering, and interior world of the newest chapter in the Corvette lineage. The 2026 Corvette Grand Sport arrives with a mission to deliver a perfect balance between track-bred capability and real-world usability. It sits right in that sweet spot between the lean athleticism of the standard Stingray and the brute force dominance of the Z06. This Grand Sport is built for the drivers who want precision handling, motorsport feel, and a chassis tuned to communicate every millimeter of movement on the tarmac. It's built for your hands, your reflexes, your instincts, not just for spec sheets and bragging rights. And the moment you walk up to it, even before hitting the ignition, you understand what kind of experience Corvette wants you to have. The exterior of the 2026 model is a full sensory event. The proportions immediately hit you. Wide, planted, confident, the stance low to the ground in a way that screams performance even at a standstill. Chevrolet sharpened the lines this year, tightening the overall profile with a more aerodynamic forward section, sculpted intakes that create purposeful airflow channels, and a front fascia that carries both aggression and a kind of elegant maturity. The nose slopes forward slightly more than the previous years, giving the car a predatory angle as it cuts into the wind. The headlights are slimmer, more angular, with that almost laser-like design that modern Corvettes have become known for, and they blend into the hood with seamless aggression. Walk along the side, and the bodywork becomes even more dramatic. The Grand Sport inherits wider fenders that bulge not for aesthetics alone, but for functional airflow, cooling, and high-speed stability. The side intakes have been refined, drawing more air toward the mid-mounted powertrain in a way that channels efficiency as much as it channels speed. Every crease feels like a design studio's obsession brought to life, sharp enough to redirect wind, smooth enough to maintain elegance, bold enough to remind you that this is an American icon willing to evolve. Then there are the wheels, massive lightweight alloys designed specifically for the Grand Sport's balance of downforce and chassis rigidity. The staggered setup with wider rears gives the car that signature planted stance, while the brake calipers peek out with a vibrant, performance-first identity. They signal strength, stopping power, and heat management, and they hint at the track capability engineered into this car. You feel like every inch of this vehicle is telling you a story about torque, traction, and aerodynamics. Move to the rear, and the entire design language culminates in a dramatic finale. The quad exhaust outlets roar visually even before the engine has started. The taillights hang slightly deeper into the body, giving that iconic Corvette signature a more three-dimensional look. The diffuser is more pronounced and functional, pulling airflow from underneath while adding extra stability at high speeds. The spoiler extends just enough to give the car an unmistakable silhouette from a distance without exaggeration. It looks sculpted by the wind, for the wind. But the real magic of the 2026 Grand Sport happens when you ignite it. The engine comes alive with a deep, resonant tone that balances smoothness with raw character. Based on an evolved version of the LT2 platform, but enhanced with performance upgrades designed specifically for the Grand Sport, the mid-mounted V8 delivers a power curve that rises with purpose. The torque band is immediate and alive, never hesitating, never flat, always ready to push you forward. This isn't a muscle car kind of power, it's controlled aggression, engineered for balance. The acceleration feels like it's being channeled through a system of mechanical precision that knows exactly how to distribute every pound-foot to the pavement. As you push the throttle, the 8-speed dual-clutch transmission snaps through gears with lightning accuracy. There's no lag, no drama, no wasted moments. It feels like an extension of your intentions, interpreting your foot's every decision. Whether you're in tour mode, sport mode, or track mode, the car transforms its entire personality based on your driving mood. Tour mode gives it this surprisingly comfortable, composed demeanor. Sport mode sharpens the throttle response, tightens the steering, and adjusts the damping to prepare the chassis for quicker movements. Track mode? That's where the Grand Sport flexes every muscle. The handling of this machine isn't merely good, it's surgical. Corvette designed the 2026 chassis with new reinforcement points, improved torsional rigidity, and a suspension setup that almost feels like the car is reading the road ahead of you. The magnetic ride control acts like a mind-reading system, adjusting millisecond by millisecond as the wheels move over imperfections. Steering feedback is crisp and detailed, letting you feel the grain of the pavement through your palms. You can sense the weight shift, the balance shifting rearward under acceleration, the nose settling during braking, and the car hugging tight lines around sweeping corners with the kind of precision most cars only dream of creating. Out on a straight, the Grand Sport feels sure-footed. On a corner, it feels alive. On a track, it feels like home. With the upgraded brakes absorbing heat through improved ventilation channels and high-performance pads, stopping power remains consistent and confident lap after lap. There's no fade, no uncertainty, just pure control. Now step inside, and the experience becomes something entirely different yet equally impressive. The 2026 interior is a study of ergonomic design and luxury fused with motorsport-driven intention. The cockpit wraps around the driver in an asymmetric curve that positions every control where your hands intuitively expect it to be. The driver-oriented layout embraces you, making you feel like you're sliding into the cockpit of a jet designed to translate speed into sensation. Premium materials dominate the cabin. Leather with micro-perforated sections, Alcantara lining the upper dash and door trims, carbon fiber accents framing the console, and contrast stitching that brings subtle artistry to the performance-focused interior. Every dial, switch, and surface has a tactile refinement to it. The seats, inspired by racing ergonomics, are sculpted for support and long-distance comfort. Bolstered sides grip you during sharp turns, but the cushioning ensures long drives feel effortless. The digital driver display is a high-resolution panel that adapts its visual layout depending on driving modes. In tour mode, it stays clean, elegant, and easy to read. Switch to track mode, and it transforms into a high-performance cluster, highlighting revs, gear position, G-force meters, and temperature readouts designed for real-time use during aggressive driving. The heads-up display projects your essentials onto the windshield with clarity, letting you keep your eyes on the road even when hitting triple-digit speeds on the track. The center infotainment screen brings the newest generation of Chevy's interface, more fluid, customizable, and responsive. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless connectivity, integrated performance data logging, and onboard lap timing all contribute to the sense that the Grand Sport is more than a car. It's a driving instrument. The sound system, developed through a premium audio partnership, gives the cabin a concert-like feel when you want it, though honestly, the real soundtrack comes from the engine right behind you. Storage and practicality remain strong for a performance-focused machine. With a front trunk offering surprising space and well-designed interior compartments, the Grand Sport truly balances everyday usability with supercar capability. That's always been one of Corvette's strongest advantages, delivering breathtaking performance without forcing compromises that make daily life impossible. But the real heart of the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport isn't found in numbers on paper. It's found in the feeling it gives you when the road curves, the way it breathes with you, the way it lets you control the physics of speed with such confidence and joy that even non-enthusiasts would understand its brilliance. You can cruise peacefully, carve corners aggressively, or dominate the racetrack. This car adapts to your personality and your pace. Spending time with the 2026 Grand Sport makes one thing clear. This is a Corvette built not only for performance but for connection. It's built for the driver who wants to feel everything the car is doing, who wants precision without harshness, excitement without chaos, and a machine that turns every drive into a narrative of speed, balance, and exhilaration. And that wraps up this detailed review of the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most iconic performance machines, make sure to subscribe to Drive Lux Hub for more high-end car reviews, immersive breakdowns, and the kind of automotive storytelling you can only find right here. Thanks for riding with us today. I'm glad you joined us for this journey into 2026 MG U9, a car that doesn't just challenge tradition but throws it out of the window entirely. It steps into a territory once dominated by Italian giants and European legends, yet it brings a spirit and identity that belongs solely to itself. This is more than a car. This is a statement that the future of supercars has officially changed direction. The first time you walk toward the 2026 MG U9, you feel something unusual. It's not the quiet hum typical of EVs, nor is it the expected restrained elegance. Instead, it radiates presence. Aggressive, futuristic, artistic, and unmistakably engineered to stop crowds. Every curve of the exterior feels like it was sculpted to slice the air with minimal resistance, while every sharp angle tells you it wasn't built for subtlety. It was built to be unforgettable. The low, sculpted nose dips confidently toward the ground, showcasing a design philosophy that blends science with pure artistic expression. The massive aerodynamic blades integrated into the front fascia aren't just visual drama. They channel air precisely toward the front brakes and guide the flow around the body with surgical efficiency. Moving your eyes upward, the sweeping LED lighting signature sets the tone for the car's futuristic personality. It's not a simple strip of LEDs. The lighting dances in a rhythm when you unlock the car, almost like the car is breathing awake. The headlights stretch outward like sharp eyes, giving the U9 a predatory, alert expression even when it's standing still. The carbon details shimmer subtly under sunlight, reminding you that weight savings were not an afterthought but a priority. Every panel, every contour, every vent has a purpose. As you walk along the side profile, the car's muscular stance becomes even more pronounced. The surfaces blend sharp aggression with smooth sweeps, a balance extremely hard to achieve. The body hugs a wide set of performance tires, showcasing not only traction but also stability. The hollowed aero tunnels sculpted into the sides push high-speed airflow toward the rear motors, helping them maintain optimal performance even under extreme pressure. That's the philosophy behind the U9. Form is function, and function can be beautiful. The wheels of the MG U9 are works of art themselves. Lightweight forged alloys wrapped in performance rubber, engineered not only to look stunning but to cope with the insane torque delivered by the quad motor setup. Yes, quad motors, one at each wheel, giving the U9 a level of control that internal combustion supercars couldn't dream of. This technology gives the U9 an agility that feels almost supernatural, and we'll get to that once we talk performance. As you approach the rear, the visual drama reaches its peak. The massive air diffuser looks like it belongs in a hypercar wind tunnel project. The taillights trace an electrified pattern across the width of the car, creating an unmistakable identity at night. This is the kind of rear design that doesn't need badges. You know it's a U9 from miles away. The electronically adjustable wing lifts itself in stages, reacting to speed, throttle behavior, and aerodynamic needs. At high speeds, it plants the car with an authority that rivals some of the most celebrated supercars on the planet. Now let's talk about performance, because the MG U9 isn't just about looking futuristic. It's about proving what the future is capable of. The quad motor setup delivers an astonishing level of power. We're talking around 1,300 horsepower with torque levels so extreme they need intelligent software just to be manageable. The acceleration is beyond wild. The U9 launches from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in roughly 1.9 seconds. This level of acceleration is not just fast, it's violent. It pushes you into the seat with a force that feels like the world is trying to delay itself while the car moves forward. The instant torque from the motors eliminates hesitation entirely. The moment you touch the accelerator, the U9 reacts like it has been waiting for the command with anticipation. Handling is where the MG U9 becomes something different from traditional supercars. While combustion engines rely on mechanical grip and driver skill alone, the U9 blends physical engineering with digital intelligence. Each wheel behaves like an independent athlete, receiving power and adjustments in milliseconds. This is torque vectoring on a level that feels like science fiction. In tight corners, the car feels like it pivots around a center point with impossible precision. On sweeping curves, the stability is almost unnerving because you keep expecting some level of hesitation, but it never arrives. The electronically controlled suspension adjusts thousands of times per second, reading road conditions, body movements, and speed to create a ride that is both razor-sharp and surprisingly comfortable when needed. The braking system complements this performance beautifully. Massive carbon ceramic discs handle heat like champions, giving you confidence even after repeated high-speed stops. Regenerative braking adds a futuristic layer to the experience, recapturing energy while providing smooth deceleration. The brake pedal feel is firm, communicative, and unquestionably performance-oriented. This is a car made for spirited driving, track aggression, or simply the joy of knowing that your machine is always prepared for more. Now step inside the 2026 MG U9, and the tone shifts from aggressive futurism to refined sophistication. The interior feels like you've stepped into a luxurious cockpit designed for a high-speed space cruiser. The materials are top-tier. Fine leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber, and metal accents all come together to create a cabin that feels premium and performance-focused. The seats are sculpted to hug your body tightly, ensuring you stay planted during aggressive maneuvers. Yet they offer cushioning and ergonomic design that makes long drives genuinely enjoyable. The driver's position is low, centered, and confidence-building. The steering wheel is a performance-inspired masterpiece with a clean, futuristic layout. Touch-sensitive controls blend seamlessly with physical switches placed exactly where your fingers would naturally fall. MG has gone for a driver-centric layout, ensuring that the most important information is always within perfect visibility without overwhelming the senses. The massive digital display stretches across the dashboard, delivering real-time performance data, navigation, entertainment, and vehicle status with crisp clarity. The interface is fluid, intuitive, and visually stunning. Voice controls respond quickly and naturally, minimizing distractions and making interactions smoother. The sound system, designed with high-end audio engineering, delivers deep bass, clean vocals, and immersive balance. Even though this is a car engineered for speed, MG didn't neglect the luxury experience inside. Ambient lighting adds to the futuristic atmosphere, adjusting automatically based on drive modes. Soft pulses of light accompany acceleration. Gentle color shifts enhance nighttime driving. This cabin doesn't just feel like a place where you sit. It feels like a carefully designed environment meant to elevate your sense of motion. Storage is surprisingly practical for a supercar. MG has integrated small but useful compartments throughout the cabin without disrupting the sleek design. Connectivity is class-leading with wireless charging, seamless smartphone integration, and multiple USB-C ports. The climate control system uses micro vents hidden within the dashboard, creating clean airflow without traditional bulky vents. Everything about the interior is thoughtful, refined, and futuristic. Driving the MG U9 feels like piloting a technological masterpiece. It merges raw power, software intelligence, artistic design, and engineering excellence into one machine meant to redefine what an electric supercar can be. It's bold, it's daring, it's unapologetically high performance, and it carries the ambition of a brand ready to compete with global titans. The 2026 MG U9 is proof that the future of performance doesn't need gasoline. It needs creativity, engineering passion, and the willingness to dream beyond limits. And MG has done exactly that. If you enjoyed this review and want more deep dives into the world's most exciting cars, make sure you like the video, subscribe to Drive Lux Hub, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next automotive adventure. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you in the next video.